Hello, it's me. I am live on a Thursday. Isn't that weird? Isn't that really weird? Chat, I would like to tell you a story. It is the story of how busy Chimken has been this week. I have talked about how busy my work life is in August and September. But I also talked about the fact that we got a big project done. We re-released a website through the company that I work for, and it was all absolutely fantastic. It was absolutely flawless. And I foolishly went, oh, that's it. That's September. That's the August-September curse over. The website is done. It's finished. Everything's going to be nice, smooth sailing into October. And then on Wednesday this week, the shit hit the fan. It doubled down. It was possibly the worst that it's been all year. I got home and was like, you know what really makes me feel better? I'm going to stream. I set myself up and I had some dinner, and then I sat down on mine and Dolly's bed for about 5 minutes. And then I went to sleep and didn't really get out of bed again. I went to bed at 9:30 on a Wednesday, which sort of says it all for me, because usually me and Dolly sort of like roll into bed around 1 a.m. And the fact that I was in bed at 9:30 should tell you a lot more about how I was feeling at the time. But my week is over. I am not working tomorrow, which is exciting. We have some appointments to make, but that's beside the point. I'm not working, so we're here on a Thursday, and we're going to be playing a nice, relaxing several games of Fortnite. There is a new event in the game right now where you can get the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Zord. I almost said Zoid. That's a completely different franchise. Zord as the skin, and I kind of want it in a really irrational way. I'm not playing so much Fortnite, but I'm continuing to dabble after me, Nats, and Klein played it maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think was the last time. I've kind of lost track. There are some people, right? Do you ever go through that period in your life where you're just massively busy for 2 months, and then you sort of have to take stock of the list of people that you talk to on a regular basis because your life has sort of taken over every aspect of everything else, and you've just not spoken to people for like 2 months? I'm very awake. I'm right here. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people are in possession of souls. This is Fortnite. Various modes, various activities. We'll just feel it out as we go. I'm going to read through chat real quick. Jura, congratulations on the first. 35 firsts. Crazy. Absolute crazy talk. Chat. Happily Ever Kara also did a contribution. If you go to your channel point menu, which is approximately here on PC, you can go into your channel point menu. There is a community challenge currently running. Any channel points put into that community challenge will be refunded to you at the end of the 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save. It's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. DollyWhiskers, thank you and welcome in for the quiet hello and the hydrate. That's definitely hydrating. It's strawberry Pepsi. It's strawberry. I've got 2 of them. There's one over here too. I'm drinking 2 bottles of strawberry Pepsi on stream, and I don't care what you think about that. I don't care. I don't care. Dilemma, thank you very much for the contribution and 20-month sub. Dilemma, it feels like such a long time ago you were sort of like raked in with that Pixel stream into chat. And it's been such a pleasure having you in chat those entire 20 months. Thank you very much for your 20-month sub. It is crazy that you have been subscribed to me for that long. Sky Alacar with the 275 stream streak. It's about coming up to that time, Sky, where you have a nap and then miss one of my streams and then wipe that in its entirety. Jared, thank you for the contribution. You know what would hydrate you too? Is it that weird green goo? Jura sent me some stuff in the post. Chat. One of them is like green, and you put it in water, and it's not like an energy beverage. It's like just powdered drink you put in water. I might drink it on stream this weekend. I should have prepped before I went live, and I didn't. I didn't even bring caffeine. Outside of the Pepsi, I was going to make a sneak and didn't. And actually, maybe I'll do this stream caffeineless. maybe I'll do this stream caffeine-less. That's personal growth. That's personal growth. That's personal growth. Anyway, what have I done this week other than be absolutely manic with work? Do I have any sort of information, newsletters? I had a conversation with more than a few people about whether or not I should start a podcast, because they've started podcasting where I work, and I like it. I think I'm middle-aged. Luxury Pigeon said that a man getting a podcast around the age that we are is like the time a man buys a motorcycle. A man gets to a certain age and suddenly wants to buy two, they want to buy a motorcycle. And I've reached that point where I don't want a motorcycle, but I'm actively considering whether or not I could podcast. Because I feel like as time has gone on, my ability to speak in extended sentences. I've been telling you to buy a boat. I'm not buying a boat. I just really want to advertise Casper mattresses. Casper mattresses. So the podcast idea that me and Pidge had was that us as middle-aged streamers sort of get onto a podcast on a regular basis, talk about how middle-aged we are, and how that we all middle-aged people inevitably consider getting a podcast sooner or later. But at the same time, the main purpose of the podcast would be to discuss things that we want to podcast about, but never actually settle on a subject. So, like, we could podcast Fortnite, for an example, and how amazing Fortnite is while we're playing Fortnite, and be like, but now we'll do something else next time. And then it just constantly loops into all of these different things that we're attempting. And it could break off into like book deals and like documentaries, and then all of a sudden it'll be me and Luxury Pigeon riding tandem on a camel in Egypt, and it'll be like an entire like cultural phenomenon. And then we'll be like, "No, we didn't like Egypt. Let's bake a cake next time." Part of me thinks there are certain people in my life right now that if I got them into a room, Jura, you are one of them, just to clarify, that I feel like given enough sort of prep and a little bit of a framework, like we bounce off each other really well. And like there's the comedy aspects there, but then we can just talk about utter shit, and I think it's reasonably entertaining. But at the same time, I'm also riding this really heady wave of the fact that we've just started podcasting at work. And I'm like, this doesn't seem as hard as I thought it would be. Are you saying you want to bounce on me? No. You're married. Shut up. I'm married. Shut up. Don't be weird about that. I think you have a very, very low bar for what constitutes a cultural phenomenon. I can't believe that's an insult, Dilemma. I think you've just insulted me there, good sir. I will, just so you know, Dilemma, when I make millions off my Casper mattress sponsorships, because I'm completely out of date with podcasting as an experience. Like producing podcasts, yes. But the last time I religiously listened to podcasts, they were still all advertising Casper mattresses. Does anybody here listen to podcasts still? Are Casper mattresses still as much of a big deal as everybody led me to believe like 2 years ago? NordVPN? I, sir, will never advertise a VPN. I think they're stupid. Outside of the fact that I now require one to access pornography in the UK. I think they're dumb, and it's entirely a marketing issue. Like, if you were a company that had a VPN... If you had a company that had a VPN and were just honest with the fact, and you advertised yourself as saying, "Hi, we're a VPN. We exist so you can access foreign Netflix," I would completely go, fine. I can understand why somebody would want to do that. But there's this whole seedy, constant storyline running through all of these VPN adverts where it's like, you should use a VPN to be more secure online. And my first question is, what the fuck are those people doing on the internet that they have to subscribe to a sister? I don't agree with the security aspect of VPNs. I don't. And I think it's really shady when people advertise them as such. Because it's like, you could do all of this in secret. What are you doing on the internet that's so secret? Or, like, realistically, I just miss pornography. The UK is desolate for the pornography right now. I walked into a WH Smith's the other day and like looked at the top shelf of magazines and went, holy shit, is this the 90s? Am I about to buy physical medium pornography? And I didn't. Like, I didn't buy physical medium pornography, but still, they would have ID'd me, and then, like, UK Online Protection Act, it's just harming a lot of people. It's just actively harming a lot of people. They changed their name? No. What, MeUndies and Zodoc? Is MeUndies still a thing? I remember Jesse Cox advertising MeUndies, but again, it's been a very, very long time, and I don't know what ZocDoc is. I wonder if I was listening to a podcast for a very long time called My Favorite Murder, and it was these two actresses, and I think they were in LA. I want to say that they were in LA, and they did various acting type deals, but they got together on a weekly basis to discuss their favorite historical murders. And these range from, like, very historical to, like, Jeffrey Dahmer and all of the, like, all of the, like, big name ones. And it was these two really bubbly women that were like, oh yeah, LA lifestyle, LA lifestyle, LA lifestyle. And then they're just really going hardcore into descriptions of what all of these murderers did. And I found it, especially when they were brand new, I found it really, like, there's a certain, their countenance and the way that they spoke. W.H. Smith is now T.G. Jones. What the actual fuck? Apparently the W.H. Smith side rebrand. I don't know how to feel about the fact that Jura, who lives in Germany, was the one to point that out to me. It's just a building with a blue sign on the high street where I work. I just walked into the same building it's always been. And it was a W.H. Smith. Jura, who knows nothing. The airport ones are still W.H. Smith. I was 100% not in an airport. I was on our high street. I just saw the blue sign with white letters, but it's still a horrendous renaming. I just saw the blue signage in white letters and went, oh, and then walked inside. I didn't go, that's got a different name. Why T.G. Jones? T.G. Jones sounds like a really bad novelist. There, I said it. Really terrible, absolutely terrible. Produces really low rent, like 80-page pornographic novels. Like, I had sex with a velociraptor. Or I fell in love with a jumbo jet. You know, those really bad ones? What was his name on Amazon? I know we've discussed this previously, but there was that guy that was producing PDFs on Amazon, and it was always like, I fell in love with my evil twin sister's leprechaun's dad. And it just descended into shit. I want to say Chuck Tingle? Is it Chuck? Oh god, we're going back to Google. This is twice in one day. Is it Chuck Tingle? Is it Chuck Tingle? Yes, Chuck Tingle. Conservative pounded by the realization that the protest music he grew up on does not actually support his current hateful ideology. What the absolute fuck? Does he have a helicopter man pounds dinosaur billionaire ass, Buttageddon, the final days of pounding ass, straight, Camp Damascus, and then they just get into serious titles for some reason. My billionaire triceratops craves gay ass, taken by the gay unicorn biker, I'm gay for my living billionaire jet plane, glazed by the gay living donuts, Bigfoot sommelier butt tasting, space raptor butt invasion, I'm sensing a theme. Pokebutt Go, pounded by 'em all. Slammed in the butthole by the concept of linear time. Bisexual Mothman mailman makes a special delivery in our butts. I have no butt, but I must pound. Pounded in the butt by my handsome sentient library card who seems otherworldly, but in reality is just a natural part of the priceless resources our library system provides. That's enough. was RightBigChimken reading titles of the romance novellas produced by Chuck Tingle. Official reasoning for the new name, the T.G. Jones brand is not a reference to any individual. It's obviously based on another familiar surname like W.H. Smith that will resonate with people across the UK, and we wanted to keep that sense of a family business. That was enough internet for the day, 100%. And I'm about to play Fortnite, and there's like Power Rangers in it now, and I just really want to get the Megazord because a very long time ago, Jura, when I was a small boy, so a very long time ago, I was really into Power Rangers. I didn't own many toys, but I was an avid watcher of all of the TV shows. I used to love, like, we didn't get Sky Television in the UK until very late. And by the time, they were like 6 or 7 different series in, so we used to get drib drabs of the certain Power Rangers series on British TV. And then all of a sudden, we just got all of them because my parents got Sky Television, and then my life changed. And then I was like a mid-teens year old watching Power Rangers. Maybe I'd aged out of it a little by then. But still, there's something really, really... I like Power Rangers. I do. I don't know why. There's just something... And they all turned out to be porn stars. At least the first one did. And when I say all of them, I think literally one of them did. Do not look into the story of certain key actors in the Power Rangers franchise, because I watched a TikTok on this the other day. Some of them are absolutely... Some of them just... It's like that really stereotypical experience of like young success in television. Some of them just really went off the wall. So before I was born, Jason David Frank did pretty good. He did until he, R.I.P. the Green Ranger. Everything that I ever saw that man in, he came across as such a lovely man. Like, I don't know, obviously, like, I saw documentaries with him in, and, like, interviews and all of the various shit like that. He came across like one of those people that would want to buy you a beer. Whether or not that was accurate, I don't know. But, he remained impressive. Surprisingly good for someone with 3 first names. What's wrong with people with multiple first names? When I was in college, it came on after Animaniacs and directly before the ending of Dining Hall opened for dinner, so I ended up watching a lot of it because I didn't want to start anything else. Oh, it's so... Like, there's something just really... It was so hammy. And, like, then they tried to sort of explore romance stories in later ones. And... Excuse me, sir. It was good. Power Rangers was a nice time. And that's why we're here tonight, chat, because they've just unlocked a Megazord skin, which I will show you in a sec when I've given this cat these treats. And I want to do some leveling towards getting this skin, because I'm not usually live on a Thursday. So I figured we'd do a little bit of a Fortnite stream. And I can show off how absolutely god-awful I remain at this game, because I'm not practicing at all. So this is me. I think I played 1 game yesterday before the event started, and now I'm playing some more today. This is George. He had a treat. Come on. Love you. He's a good egg, that cat. He is a very good egg. Anyway. We go over here, and we go over there. Chat, if you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small. But in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Other people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you really are on that spectrum. If you've done something cool that you want to share with the class, and we can all tell you how proud of you are, I want to tell you that I'm proud of you for something, and you need to tell me that thing so I can tell you that I'm proud of you for something. You get the idea? Am I proud of myself? I did. I took the bad days this week with grace and dignity, and I put my so I'm not sure if you're aware of these. In fact, we're going to Google again. This is a Google stream. We're Googling a lot today. Just so I can explain what I'm talking about. Loop earplugs. I suffer with a certain amount of, what do you call it? The word is gone from my brain. Overstimulation. I get very easily overly stimulated at work because so many people are talking and then certain people are on the phone and it's all a bit of a crazy experience. And DollyWhiskers got some of these when they were still working, I think, and then I ended up adopting them. And people at work know that when I have had a bad time or I'm having a bad time, if they come to me and my earbuds are in, they're like, "Oh, he's having a bad day." And I wore these I wore these twice this week. That's how bad it was. And if you want something, it doesn't make you deaf. Like I've gone into work meetings with these in, and it's been perfectly fine. I've been able to hear absolutely everything. But if you want something that lowers the decibel count just a little bit, loop earphones or earphone. Is that what we call? Are we calling them earplugs? Sorry, not earphones. Loop earplugs. They lower the decibel count by maybe 3 to 5, I think. And it just takes the edge off of absolutely everything. And it's certain people at work that you experience it with, where certain people's voices, regardless of where they are in the building, if they're on the telephone, you can hear them speaking like a bell. Like they've got a tone of voice or whatever, where every single word, regardless of the volume, just sort of echoes through the entire space. So I can be sat at one end of the building, and I can be at the other end of the building doing my work or something, and then I'm like, well, I can't concentrate now because this woman off at the opposite end of the building is having a telephone call, and I'm hearing every single word, and I'm sort of sat there going, this is me typing, blah, 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 and then I'm just typing out the conversation. It's too much. It's too much. You know, I wore them for a concert a couple of months ago, and I was still able to hear everything clearly, just not as loudly. They're good. They're good. They're silly in terms of like the cost of them. I do think they're a bit expensive. Like I get that they've done the science and they have to make the money back somehow, but like they feel quite hardy. They feel quite metallic and heavy, but there's no moving parts in them, and sometimes I think that they're a bit expensive, but either way. Loop earplugs, everybody. Try them if you've got some money. We've got some loops and alpines for overstimulating. I don't know what an alpine is. Oh my god, I've just closed Google. Am I opening Google again? Third time in the day. What is an alpine? Alpine earplugs? Oh. Andrew got them for concerts. Alpine Sleep Deep. Not one I've heard of. Now, not one I've heard of. You have a hole in them so it makes it quieter, but you still hear. Why are they V-shaped? Is there a reason that they're V-shaped? Attenuation 19 decibels. I think these are more powerful. Our most advanced music filter to date provides an even reduction across all frequencies, 19 decibels, softening the impact of loud sounds while keeping the music clear and enjoyable. We're still able to chat with friends too. Speech remains easy to hear. Interesting. Got the party plug ones. I just want to test a theory. Okay, party plugs aren't a sex thing. I gave them to you because I can't get them to stay in my ears. It makes me sad. Maybe they stay in my ears quite well. Because you've got large gaping ears. I don't know if that... I can't believe that that's actively an insult. Do you get insulted? Do you get insulted if you tell somebody they've got cavernous ears? I don't think so. I don't think that's that insulting. As the thing goes, I don't think anybody stigmatizes big ears. Well, they do big ears, but not big ears, if you know what I mean. But either way, thank you, Dolly. They do help me out massively when I'm at work. Up here, and then we're going down there again. So I hate the in-ear headphones that have the rubber tips on because they always fall out. I'll super glue them. We'll super glue them in. And then that will end poorly, and we'll just see how that goes. So, the reason that we are all here this evening, and it will just be me grinding until, if possible, I get it. I want this. That is a skin for a character. And I want him. Like, I want him real bad. Is that my own hat? Holy shit, it was very close to being my own hat. Either way, I want the Megazord. Can I have the Megazord dough?
Including the bow tie.
Yeah, it's cool. Bow ties are cool.
This from the man in the bow tie.
Bow ties are cool. Bow ties are cool.
Look at him!
Here's one. Bow tie. Get rid.
Bow ties are cool.
And you can get his little backpack. So he's got his little backpack. You can get some sprays, which are very nice, but I don't use sprays, so it's kind of irrelevant. And then he can summon a little floating version of his own head. I need 12 levels. And based off how we've progressed previously... Oh, wait, no. Am I lying? Or... I wonder if it's... Is it 2, then an additional 4, then an additional 6? Or is it 2, then 2 more, then 2 more? Then 2 more, then 2 more, then 2 more. We'll find out. I don't know. I've never leveled one of these before, so we're just going to hop straight into a game. Chat, Fortnite is a shooter, and sometimes it's hard to talk to chat or react to chat or whatever when shooting is happening. I will do my best, like I always do, and also if you are of the Bongo Cat variety, I would like to remind you that you can go to Steam, you can download the app Bongo Cat, and you can join us on screen with the Bongo Cat lobby code pinned in chat. Right now, we're going to start with Marvel Blitz. Let's freaking go. Oh. Let me just check that there's no dramas happening because I have a notification. Oh no, it's my own Discord. Doing splendid, Chim? Thanks. I try my best. I'm suddenly very aware of my beard. Also, do you like my chicken? My chicken was a gift. This was a gift from Nats. He can do this. I'm here for it, honestly. I don't know why that entertains me so much, but it does. I like the pan. So, I'll show you once I'm into game. I no longer like the chicken because of the mustard. How rude. How dare you coming in here? He just wants to feed his family. Come on, shaders, don't balk me now. Look, but not only do I have that emote, I have a tiny frog back. It's a frog on a back. You'll have to wait until I've landed to see it. I'm going here. Good start. That's one. Please reload your gun. Thank you. That was far too complicated. Jeepers. Drink this. Put it in your mouth. What the hell is on my shoulder right now? Oh, did it? Is that what that... I've got like a... I've got a jetpack. I don't know what's happening. I've got like a weapon I don't recognize. I think it's something to do with Iron Man. I see one. I'm going to sneak up on this one to see how pissed off he gets. That was almost exceedingly bad. Moments while I chug this large jar of fluids. Okay, but I'm gonna die now. Five people remaining. That's 3 remaining. There's a jetpack on the roof. He's upstairs. First try! I'm a little shocked that that went that well. I'll be honest. I'm a little shocked that that went that well. Okay, let me find out how fricked I am. I don't want to answer your silly thing. Oh, what is a... Do I have to play a specific game mode for this? It doesn't specify. I mean, I've not earned 2 levels. So I need to earn 1 level and then... No, don't try it out. I don't want to try it out. Sorry. I'm stressing about skins. I've become everything I've ever hated. Let's go again, though. That was fun. I enjoyed that. That made me feel good about myself. Second time. God, I'm pressing too many buttons. Second time. Add 1 to the counter. Got 1 victory on my first go. It made me feel sexy. That's the only win I'm getting tonight, though. Probably. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Da, 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 da. Okay. Where we dropping, chat? Where we dropping? Look, frog with a bat. Bat? No. Frog on a bat. Is beautiful. There was fine. Well, apparently need the Chapter 6 Season 4 Battle Pass. Ignore that one. You know when I said I was going to get my shit absolutely rocked and then I immediately got my shit absolutely rocked? That was fine. I have it, so I'm assuming it will tick over when I get my next... I have the Battle Pass. I have the Battle Pass. It's this. If you buy it, you can buy a battle pass for 4 different sections of the game. So if you do activities in each, you can get unlocks and stuff. I bought the battle pass because I had the V-Bucks already. Let's try that again. Let's try it again. Before you can attempt to get the Dino Megazord skin, you first need to make sure that you have the Chapter 6 Battle Pass. To get the skin, you need to level up 12 times. No challenges or quests that you need to complete. Just play the game naturally and you'll get the skin in no time. Good. That's what I thought. So when I did that first game, even though I scored reasonably high, I didn't level up. I did about 3/4 of a level. So I just need to do that like 24 times. I'm sure that's doable. I'm gonna go to my house again. House meta. Easy peasy lemon booty. I want to know how that one person got down here so goddamn fast. There's people out there, sure aren't they? Don't know what that laser's doing. Got him. That's 2. Ooh. Oh shit, how many people did they kill here? I have a feeling. Yeah, the reload time on that is horrendous. Ah! Sorry. We're fine. circle is over here somewhere. That's nothing. Oh god, that's tempting. Oh, I can't. No, I could. Take this. I can no longer fly, but I do have my weird backpack cannon. Could end very well for me or very bad. I would like to be on top of this hill. Chicken Run. Hi, Decode. How's it going? I'm playing Fortnite as a giant cartoon chicken. Who could have guessed that I would do something so on brand? I don't know where everybody is, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask about it. Sure? Okay, I'm literally there's one other person on the map. I'm gonna put money on the fact that they're probably in that center building. Where the fuck are they? Oh, 2 in a row! I don't know where this is coming from. Oh my god. No, it's not 2 in a row because I had that throwaway game in between. It's 2 out of 3. It's 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. That's 3. You know, 2 out of 3. Oh my god, I'm so tired already. We have a nice chill map. Might end up playing Lego. Also, hi Staff, welcome into Bongo Cat. How is that not even 1 level? I've won twice. How is that not even 1 level? How is it not even 1 level? I've won twice. What else is in the playlist? I don't know anything about any of these random 1v1 with every gun, ranked reloaded, infinity tower. I don't know, man. This sounds kind of weird. Lucky Blocks Bed Wars. Granny. Escape the backrooms in Fortnite. I played one horror game with Nats the other day, and look at my playlist right now. Trust him. Michael Jackson horror. Queso Late Shift. I'm idly tempted by the backrooms, but it'll probably be a janky piece of meh. It'll probably... How... Is this gonna be good? I'm trying the backrooms. There, I said it. I'm trying the backrooms. It's gonna be a good old time. got my favorite hat, though. You got my favorite. I don't know why, but this has been my favorite hat since I got it. Makes me feel pretty. Escape the back rooms. For the best secrets, for the best experience, make sure you have a PC that can run Fortnite on high. Oh god. What does this mean? What does it mean? It's just XP for the lobby? Is that infinite XP? Should I be... I'm not gonna look behind. That's a trap. Nothing there, you fucking liar. Got a Flotella keycard. Thank you for shouting out Decode. Huh? Search Goat FN on YouTube. Oh, how did your language decoding game go, Decode? I'm so confused. And why have I suddenly been forced into... Why have I suddenly been forced into third person? It was very good. Lots of brain power. Probably not my cup of tea, but I'm glad you had a nice time. I need wood. That's... Not doing anything? That's wood. Can I hit it? I can. Good morning, Kirst. How's it going? Blue, red, green. Blue, red, green. I'm so confused. Hopefully good morning. Yes, I'm back now. Hair. Glad you're back. I missed when you weren't streaming. Not that I managed to catch your stream today. Hello? Strange woman. Is anybody scared by this yet? I feel like so far it's just a mishmash of rooms. Need a code. 237. 237. Yeah, Jura is back. Jura, shout yourself out. Check yourself out, Jura's back streaming, everybody. They've had a little bit of a time away, a little bit of time to recharge. They sent me a gift. It was very nice. We got some new fridge magnets. Very, very exciting. Oh, if you want to know my favorite, it's the one that's shaped like a cathedral. Is this mini games in Fortnite? It is. This is a custom map that somebody's made. It's less the backrooms and more the fuck what's going on. Oh, I see footsteps, so there must be a monster on this map. Yep, there it is. New secret discovered. I think there's a key in here somewhere. I have yet to see the creature. Is there a door? I'll be honest, the funk music isn't really living up to the game's horror aesthetic. Oh, apparently we got there. Well, there's a level. Did I beat my half-awake eyes? Good. Well, no, not good that Sky beat your eyes. Good that you shouted out Jura. Jura's a good egg chat. You should go drop them a follow. They are very patient with me, even though I'm a crazy person. And that's all you need to know. I need a fish. There's a key. Is that not the key right there? I swear to God, if I get attacked by a land shark. And now we're in the woods. I don't like the running. Use the pickaxe on the 2 road signs to open the way. I can't decide if this is an XP exploit or if this is... This isn't as backroomsy as I was sold on it to be. There's a door. There's a bee! Level completed. That wasn't even parkour. I just had to find the door. Well, I wonder what's going to happen in here. Ah! No. Nearly as exciting as I was expecting it to be. Okay, I think we're going to go back to a regular shooter after I finish whatever is happening here. Toilet paper in a cupboard. Some of these just seem to be environments. What do you need? Okay, that's enough. What's going on? Return to lobby. I mean, I think that was a lot deeper than I think. I needed an adult to escort me through that one. Okay, just so I know, if I go in here, I've achieved 1 on everything. Okay, good. Good. So in theory, I need 12 levels. That's it to get the skin. This is going to be my next 24 hours. 12 levels in Fortnite. Let's Royale. Let's go. Come on, you can do it. Let's go. Can I get another win? Can we make it 3 out of 4? Probably not. Does Dolly have a favorite magnet? I didn't ask. Mine is the church one. If you yell really loudly, Skylar will probably ask Dolly the question. Oh, DollyWhiskers! Wherefore art thou, DollyWhiskers? They were playing, they were busy playing, like, Goblin Cleanup Simulator? Or something like that? They've gone for a lie down, okay. France mid-air leap. I want to land. Let me land. How do I turn the thing off? Oh god, I'm just leaving. I have fucked this up because I couldn't figure out how to land. I'm dead. Well, that was a terrible start. Let's try that again. Have you had any sweets at all? And did you eat your gummies? I ate gummy bears, if I'm honest. I had a gummy bear. Well, I had a bag of gummy bears, and I had a. Do you get like the? It's like a little chocolate roll, like a little chocolate log, and it's got like a swirl of cream going up the inside of it. We call them like a little. It's like a little Swiss roll, like a little small Swiss roll. But instead of like cream in the middle, it has like honeycomb flavored goo. And oh my god. I'm not sure what the goo was made out of, but it tasted delicious. We're going to continue to go to my building. It's very quiet out here. I'm flying again. Oh, control makes flying stop. Good to know. Well, that shotgun sucks. What the fuck did he hit me with? No idea what he hit me with. He's seem to have gone through about 6 weapons in 5 seconds then. I'm opening my other drink and it's a bit condensation-y. Must be hot in here. It's very moist. Yuck. Don't want to touch water, just want strawberry Pepsi. Jura, I will eat some of your sweets that you sent me on stream tomorrow. I also have 1 box of treats left from Cursed. Holy shit, look who it is. Look who it is, chat. Big Rick, welcome in. Lusek, welcome in.
Nats just raided.
Who else did I miss? Nats, welcome in. Stinky. No, you are the one who is stinky. I'm not stinky, you are. Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I have actually won a couple of games in Fortnite, and I'm just here grinding levels to unlock a skin that I want, which is the Megazord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's literally how my day is going. How's the rest of your stream? That's gotta suck. I'm fucking terrified. Why are you fucking terrified? Is it that bad? Why is it so scary? Why are you such a scaredy Nats? 1 second. That's not gonna work for me. Dying Light 2 wasn't scary, and I could go without Ricky, but this one, they've gone back to their horror roots. See, now I want to just skip the first 2 and go straight to that one. Tell you what, I installed the first one after you shouted at me. Play one. Raiders! If you need to raid and run, please do so. Usually I would do a little bit of an intro, but considering how much me and Nats interact with each other and the fact that I'm their mod, I'm going to pretend like you know me. And we're just going to keep on rolling. Sanguine, thank you very much for the resub.
Hooray.
Hooray.
Sanguine Endy has been nesting with us for 17 months.
Hooray, Sanguine.
Mars is red, Neptune is blue, the stars have aligned, we're raiding you.
Thank you for the sub, Sanguine. I've personally never heard of left, wrong, duck. I'm not a duck, you're a duck. You're infused with nitro. I can run real fast. I'm quite clearly a chicken. I don't care what you say. I've got a freaking jetpack and it is the most irritating thing in the history of the planet. I've got rid of it. That skin makes my ass look huge. Don't know, but this skin is awfully rubber duck coated. You're awfully rubber duck coated. I just hurt myself. Holy shit. Nope. Let me invite you now. Can you be in the Busty Dusters? You can. You just need to ask Nats to do it, because Nats is also Nats is a co-owner that they won't admit it. They have the power. They're like the vice admiral of the Busty Dusters. Yeah, you, me, and Dolly all have equal rights in the Busty Dusters. Since the day that I set it up. You have the same rights in the Busty Dusters as me and Dolly do. That me and Dolly do. Oh my god, with the Busties, what does that mean? The Bustis League? What the hell is the Bustis League? god. I thought I picked up a different gun. Gonna die. There we go. As he died. Thank you, I used the last on my brain cell. The Bustis League. I just got killed by that guy from, he sells propane. He sells propane. What's he from? He's got that kid and that wife. And kill, thank you. But what's the show? Girl, thank you for returning your dragon egg and taking a magenta egg. I don't actually want to be watching Hank kill. King of the Hill, thank you. They've just done they've just gone, didn't they just do a remake of it? Wife Peggy, child Bobby. They've just done one where Bobby's old. Nets, I'm just going to put it out there. If you are free, I am lurking in a Discord call in my Discord, and you could hop in for a game of Fortnite. So I will not hold it against you if you need to go to sleep. Where are we going? Slightly to the left of Fort Meta. We have our building, and then we have another building, and now we're going to the other building. Get me? You get me. What? But alas, I'm 76 years old. I don't think that's true. Show me your birth certificate. Mother's like 32. Killed him. Killed him too. Mother's so old, they're in their 30s. Can you believe that they're in? Did you just dox my age? You said it to me in a stream. That's not a secret. You've said that in public. That information is out there. It's not my fault Sanguine can't remember. You're a VTuber now, you have to be forever young. Nah, it doesn't work like that. You have to add grey hair to your VTuber every year. BRB. I'm tired now. Go to bed. Go to bed, Sanguine. Go to bed, Sanguine. Somebody's having a space fight over here. Well, he's coming straight for me. He's not even going to be subtle. Yeah, there it goes. Please go to bed, Sanguine. Yeah, Sanguine, you'll get. That's a smooching TLB. Got him. Bloy, tiny little Bloy. All hail, tiny little Bloy, king of the Britons. Somebody on the roof. Got it too. Those handguns are auto tracking and infinite ammo. Iron Man flew away, though. I'll take third. I didn't realize the handguns were auto tracking. I would have been using them the entire friggin' time. You're all a bunch of cuties. No. These are cuties. Those are cuties. I'm gonna give myself a free one so I can look myself in the face. Void. That's better. You can see more of my beautiful face. There we go. Penguin isn't allowed to hold hands on account of having no hands. I didn't come up with the rule. I am the one that enforces it. That's not the best weapon. I got one! That guy really just hide against the window. What the fuck are you doing? Jeepers! That was needlessly complicated. I will get to that in a second, thank you. Hey, TLB. Do you like fork knife? What does a banana do? I don't know what that did. Provides potassium. Part of me thinks I shouldn't have wasted it because now I'm out here. Final 5! Oh god, that's lucky. Drink this. Reload your shotgun. Run into a wall apparently.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, and right now you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available at 20...
I can't tell if that's a recording or if they're actually in the thing. Is that a recording or is that actually you?
Darling, hold my hand.
Was me? Was it? Was it really? You should do karaoke. Have you considered karaoke? Hey, I already lost it. Well, they're right there. Hi, get out the shield, you fucking coward. Oh, I didn't even break their shield. Second place. Thank you for coming in and singing. Can I make a request? Now I need a full rendition of any song from K-pop Demon Hunters, but you have to sing it front to back. You can't like skip out halfway through, because let's face it, you know the whole song, you know all of the lyrics. Pick a song, the entire song. You wait till January, you may perchance get singing. I can't wait till January. I have a fatal... No, I shouldn't joke about that. I am busy that night. I am washing my hair. True. We're making progress towards my Megazord. All I want for Christmas is my fucking Megazord, baby. That's it. I don't know Korean, but I want to learn using drops. I don't know what one's easier. I am a busty duster in game. IRL, I am quite flat. I'm quite flat too. We can be flat together. Don't tell Sanguine that I'm drinking Pepsi. He'll never let me live it down. All other Pepsis are terrible, but strawberry Pepsi is pretty good. I'm drinking strawberry Pepsi, Pepsi Max. All of the other Pepsis are terrible. Pepsi, all other Pepsis are disgusting. Strawberry Pepsi is fine. I'm sorry, Chim, I'll find a way to acquire estrogen and ditch the itty-bitty titty committee. I'm part of the itty-bitty titty committee. Busty dusters could be the people that clean up after somebody comes, is all I'm saying. They dust bust, if you know what I mean. Baby Godiva. Did you know you can get cream soda Pepsi right now, Mats? That's also good. That bastard stole my kill. I was fair and square trying to steal his kill, and he stole my kill. Oh god, this is going to end poorly. Yeah! They all fucked off. And still... Aha. Come on. I swear with the Marvel stuff, if they see you first, it's a loss. Go on, get it. I'm trying. I got 2 really good ones, and I've not lived up to that standard since. Cancel, actually. Before we get too far ahead of myself, I discovered a new feature in this game, which is how I do thumbnails of Fortnite these days. You go to compete. Is it compete? Career? I want play. Profile? Where were my oh, I've immediately forgotten where they were. Career? I found... Compete? No. There was a menu that you could go to that showed you your playback. Where was it? Profile? Is that options? No. Well, this immediately bit me on the ass. Today? No. Up here? No. How do I look at my replays in Fortnite? Because I did it, and it's really irritating that I can't immediately see it. How do I look at my replays in Fortnite? How do you see your replays? Access replays from the lobby. Click career. Career, then lobby. Is there a giant button here that says replays? Am I being an idiot? Lower right. I looked at these the other day. Am I losing my mind? Oh, God. I might be losing my mind.
And then once you've done so, after you've played a game, if you scroll on over to career at the top, take a look in the bottom right corner where you'll be able to see which button you have to press to access replays. Now on the PS5...
I'm not even slightly seeing that menu. What are they talking about? Did it have to be ranked? I seem to be looking at somebody else's. Have they removed the replay function in the last update? Am I going crazy?
Now there's different types of replays depending on which game mode you're playing in. For example, creative, large team, and just your regular games. Now I recommend you only turn on the replay mode for the ones you want to record on, as turning all of them on can reduce performance.
I had them on. Are you going to tell me that they've not been recording all night? That's going to be the next thing, isn't it? Replays, replays, replays on. But where are the replays? Career tab? I'm in the career tab. I looked at these the other day and now I can't. Edge, I might be going insane.
Turn them all on you can. I'm just going to turn on the one and go to career at the top. Take a look in the bottom right corner where you'll be able to see which button you have to press to access replays. Now on the PS5 controller, for example, you want to press and hold L3, and that'll bring you to this section here. So I recommend you rename and save the replays that you want to keep in Xbox Air X players. In addition,
Okay. How to access Fortnite replays PC. Open Fortnite career tab. Click the replays button. I don't want to see Moolah fruit corners. Is it because I'm not... Is it because I... Were the games that I was looking the other day playing in... Was I in ranked? I don't think I was in ranked. I could go for a fruit corner. How the hell did he access it? Why am I seeing more ads? I've not even got into the things yet. He's on PlayStation. I don't want it on PlayStation. How do I do it on PC? I can get to it via File Explorer? This will only apply to PC players. I just discovered extremely useful game. If you have ever accidentally saved a replay, you may have wondered. I was upset. I noticed, yeah, but how do you... How to say... It's telling me that there's a button for replays at the bottom. I'm beginning to think that they're lying to me. Unless I have to be in a certain mode at the time. No, because it's the same every time. This is infuriating me. I only lick the lids, girls. You only lick a girl's lid? Sorry. I don't have anything to say to that. Okay, I'll deal with replays later. Let's play some more. This is getting infuriating to me. Also, hi Pidge. How's it going? Good night, Nye. Hi, Vadim. Thank you for the hydrate. It's getting very hot in this room. Problem is, Dolly came and closed the door, and now I'm slowly suffocating. Weapon is constantly loading ammo. I need a shotgun. Cross your fingers for a good shotgun. Though I have the auto lock-on gloves, so it's not that important. Got him. The auto lock on gloves, honestly, feel a little bit illegal. I don't know why you would ever use anything different when you get into this game. I've got a unibeam. So I'm firing the repulsor. What does this do? Okay, stop it. That's silly. That's fine. We can fire chest lasers. Some of these. Ah! Got no ammo. What happens when you get snuck up on? Okay, so if I go back to the menu, I'm determined to find these goddamn replays. Korea. There's nothing. They're lying to you, chat. It's a Fortnite conspiracy. I can look at other people's really confusing thing was I looked at this no, Kine is offline, don't send. Anyway. I wonder if it... Wait, go back. Now if I do it. No, it doesn't do it that way either. There was a really cool in-game, like... I want to say you could edit videos in it, and I don't know where it's gone. And I've got victories tonight, and I can get some really sweet chicken thumbnails. Anyway. He grabs a gun. Jack meta! Sometimes I die, sometimes it goes very well. Decode with the button press. Okay, let's try that again. I hear shooting. I killed one and then one killed the other. Got him. Top 10. First prize. There's somebody over there. I can see them. that llama. Be kitted out now because they went to a frickin' llama. Where are people getting these bubble things from today? Sorry. How many times have I died to one of those bubble shields now? It's more than once. We're still learning. We had 2 wins. No, I'm still going that shack. I'm stuck on this shack. The weapon is constantly reloading. Does that mean I never have to reload, or does that mean the animation for reload is constantly happening outside of my control? Land. I'm done. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Why am I constantly firing? What is happening? I almost inadvertently killed the chest that I was trying to pick up. That was odd. Oh, and the circle's over here. That's a bad sign. I don't feel good about the Iron Man gloves. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm going to continue to use them because they lock on. But I don't feel good about it. In fact, I feel terrible. Give me a good shotgun. Oh, that's not terrible. Oh, God, I stopped to scratch my nose and the gas is here. Somebody's nearby. No, I'm gonna die now because I can't see him. Where is he? I can't fucking see him. I've got no stamina left and he's on me. That one sucked. Where have the replays gone? Is there a keyboard button? Controller. I'm not playing controller. Reticle. Editing? No. There's a button there that clearly says editing. Editing. No, that's building content. Replays. Now that just tells you. I want to see the replays. They're being recorded, but the game won't give them to me. My first thought was to go back to here, right? And then you're on this map, and then when you click career, it would show you everything. I miss replays. Bad about it. Yeah, it's also very hot in this room. Ooh. Moment. Shack meta, shack meta, shack meta, shack meta. Okay, I wanna like actually score reasonable, right? I want a quality game like I had when I started tonight. I want to drink this. I have a fast firing gun. I have an auto turret on my shoulder. Yeah, there's somebody over there. Reload your goddamn gun. Thank you. Now I need shields again. Were there shields in here that I left on the floor? There were, but what's in here? Oh, seriously? I was mid-shielding, bro. Bro. Oh, holy shit. I did not deserve to win that. I did not deserve to win that in the slightest. Okay. Oh, you fucking kidding me. Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye now. I was prepared to leave him alone. I was gonna leave him be, but he was a dick about it. I'm out of fluids. I'm out of fluids. might figure out where this gunfight. I hope you get lots of levels up, Chim. Thank you, Jura. Sweet dreams. If I win this game, it will be dedicated to you, but I probably won't win this game, so don't get your hopes up. This loss is dedicated to Jura. They always believed in us. They always hoped that we would lose. I feel like this is a game mode of those freaking hand weapons if you get to that point. And there's somebody playing a trumpet in the bushes. Have a drink on me. Oh my god. I'm determined to find where these goddamn fucking replays have gone. Where have they gone, chat? How to use replays, but where are they? Game settings. From the lobby, click the careers tab at the top of the screen. Then the replay screen should be then the buttons near the bottom. I'm beginning to think I'm not seeing the careers tab as they say it should be appearing. Like, I think I do believe... Do I have to set it to the game mode that we're on? I'm showing that's season 1, 2, and 3. Current. I think they rolled out a patch for this. I think they've broken the leaderboard. It was there, I promise. It's not a beautiful dream. I'm showing you the internet. I thought I'd gone back to the game, but I'm showing the internet now. Wait, no. That's Battle Royale. No, I do not want to do a 45-minute game of Battle Royale. Straight back to Blitz Royale. I think this might be my last match. Where are we with the ads? Yeah, well, we might go on a bit longer. I'm extremely warm. No. Damn. I think there's somebody over here. I can sense it. Like, that's gotta be a bot, right? That's... Who is shooting me? Like, that's gotta be a bot. I don't know. I don't know. I give up. Honestly, I could stress forever about what character in this game is a bot and which isn't. What am I doing right now? I've got the handguns out. I need... doing this. Okay, we're in a semi-reasonable way. We've killed what I think is 3 bots. Because they were all in the one spot and they weren't interacting with each other. We've got 2 full reshields. Okay. That turns out you can't have 3 of the shields that heal you in their entirety. I can hear flying again, but I can't see it over there. Okay, fine. Good SMG dropped. I hear parachuting. That man in the fog is dead. I'm inclined to rock the hand cannons every single time. Where is this person? Over here? That's 2 more down. And the crown. Left, I'm on the roof. Somebody's landing over there. Where's the last guy? They're strangely conspicuous. Okay. 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 Then to lobby. set out to get towards the Megazord and I've done literally nothing. I mean, I've got 2 more levels to go and I'll get a super sticker, but it's not the same. It's not the same. And I can never not use my coveted frog with a bat anyway. Okay. Let's end on a loss. I miss the replays. Oh, we're in. One more, chat. One more for all the marbles. Was that Itachi Uchiha? Going to the cabin meta! Increase gain, reload speed, shield passively regenerates. And we've got the... I'm terrible with the gloves that don't lock on. How surprising. This is the last one. This one is the last one, I promise. I don't know why you deserve it, but you probably do. Take my bat. That's... cabin meta. Chimken dropped to the... What's the definition of stupidity? There's an entire other island over there. Grants increased movement speed and boost when sliding. I want my cabin. I wonder what happens if you pick up a second one of those shoulder mounted cannons. I bet it's nothing, but it would be fun to try. See people over there fighting each other. Got him! My biggest freaking problem is I still, even though I've set my menu to put certain things in certain slots, always end up with items in places that I'm not familiar with. Touch this. No, that's... Quick Chug is multiple uses, but not quick. Yo. time as well. Got him. Oh, I'm getting shot from somewhere. Bastards. Ain't seeing anybody. Can't open garage doors. I am one of 5 players remaining. You know what? Going this way. Three players remaining. Hopefully the remaining 2 pick each other off. Thing. Where is he? Pow! Oh my god. So tough. Anyway. I'm gonna try and figure out where the replays have gone. That still wasn't another level. How many levels have I done tonight? I'm so close to my 3rd level this evening. Well, that's only 1 reward. That's doable. That's reasonably... I'm probably going to have that before the end of the weekend if I put the time in. Oh, but I was hoping it would be so much easier anyway. Chat, thank you very much for joining me this evening. I know this was a little bit randomized. I wasn't planning to go live today. I tried to go live yesterday. It didn't work out. I'll whiz through my outro messages and then go melt somewhere else in the house because it's very hot in here. Chat, thank you very much for joining me and the start of whatever this grind is in Fortnite. Oh. I got spammed. I've been spammed in ages. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me this evening. I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. At the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat. I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a social, economic, political nightmare right now, and the fact that you are perpetuating yourself on a daily basis is something to be massively proud of. A couple of reminders. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence that we're talking about. And if my content can make that existence that little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm attempting to fill on the internet. It's at this point of the stream, if anybody is still listening, I invite you to type the word fuck into chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be both a positive and a negative, and it's a type of energy that we're putting into the universe in 2025. You can say, fucking hell, I love playing Fortnite. Fucking hell, I love Twitch streaming. And fucking hell, I love strawberry Pepsi. But you can also do negatives. You can also go, fuck the Trump administration. Fuck the British Labour government's treatment of the welfare state, immigration, and basically everything else. Fuck intolerance. Fuck transphobia. Fuck anxiety. Fuck losing people too soon. That's it. That's all I've got for you. I'm going to find somebody to raid, and I will be back tomorrow evening, maybe slightly early. The plan is to play some Minecraft. How well that will go, I don't know. But we're going to play hardcore Minecraft and see how far we get. If I have to die 90 times in a weekend, that's fine. I've made my peace with that. Who am I going to raid? We're going to raid into Labatz, who is playing Blacksmith Master. Let's go find out what Blacksmith Master is. If you are subscribed, drop a raid email on arrival. If you are unsubscribed, take a raid message from chat. I will see you tomorrow at some point. I'm not entirely sure on the specifics when. Like I said at the beginning of stream, I'm actually off work tomorrow, and I might be able to get in an early one. We'll see how we fare. Chat! I love you all. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Make sure you hug your loved ones, sniff your blood with family animals. And I will see you tomorrow at some point. I love you all. Sweet dreams.